I got 3 reasons why you probably shouldn't move to Portland, Oregon. And if you want to hear those reasons, then stay tuned. What's up, everybody? This is Jackson Ray Wilkey with the Real Agent Now Group right here in Portland, Oregon and Southwest Washington. If this is your first time to this channel, you want to know everything about working, eating, sleeping, playing, and living right here in the Portland Metro, then start now by subscribing to this channel and tap that little bell so you're notified every time we do a new video. We are constantly, every single day, getting phone calls, emails, and texts from people, and we absolutely love it. So if you're even thinking about moving or relocating here to Portland, Oregon, or Southwest Washington, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even send us the pigeon carrier. However you want to get a hold of us, we got your back when moving to the Portland Metro. So earlier I talked about there was 3 reasons why you shouldn't move to Portland, Oregon, and those kind of stem from all these comments that we get. There's a lot of haters out there. There's been an incredible amount of people absolutely loving our videos, and it's helping them to move here. That's why we do this. But of course, with that comes, some of the negatives, some of the haters. It's all good. I leave them on there because it gives me video titles. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the 3 things that the haters always talk about. One is the homeless. Are there homeless people here? Hell yeah, there's a lot of homeless people here. It's unfortunate. You wish you could help them all, but that's the thing about them. Jesse mentioned that in a different video. A lot of them don't want help. It's just the lifestyle they live. Now, I did a video on the top 10 worst areas to live. You need to watch that because basically those are the areas where a lot of the homeless congregate. Now, close to, any of those interstates like 205, I-5, the 84, any of those, they're going to be there. There's a lot of transportation. They can get around. And you'll just find them in those camped areas. But are they walking and crawling all over the Portland Metro? Absolutely not. There are areas in downtown Portland where you'll never see them. Jesse lives in the Pearl. You can go to the Pearl, Northwest. They're just not there. You might randomly see one here or there, but they're usually staying to their own business. We've told you where not to go. Don't go down to Old Town China, during the night. It's just a rough area. It's right there where Burnside hits, and there's a lot of homeless camps right there and homeless people. So stay away from those areas at night, and you'll be fine. Now, there's also over on the east side and over in towards Gresham, there's some pretty scary areas. But again, what I want to talk about is when people say, oh, there's homeless people just crawling all over Portland. It's such a shithole. There's so many bums. Yes, there's bums here, absolutely. But you get a hold of us, and we will let you know where they're not. And you're going to be very surprised on just how many great areas there are in Portland, Oregon, where you're just not going to find them. So if you haters out there, yes, I agree, there are homeless people here, but it is not all over the town. So the number 2 thing that all the haters come out is it rains every damn day in Portland. Does it rain here? Yep. I've done a ton of videos on how much it rains. It rains 150 plus days a year. So if you do not like the rain, don't move here. It does rain. There's a ton of days though because the precipitation is actually 0.01 of an inch. So I'm talking a sprinkle in the morning consists of a day of rain. There are days where it just flat out rains. There's weeks on end where it's gray. But if you like the Northwest, if you like green, if you like hiking, if you like nature, if you like the woods, this is the place to be because not only do you have that, but you have one of the single greatest walkable cities in the entire United States. So, yes, it rains, and all the haters come out and say it rains every freaking day. This week, right now, if I were to turn this camera around, I gotta just prove it to you. Show it. Oh, there's baby Jetto. Oh, I just can't stand this Northwest winter. It's November, shorts, t-shirt, can't beat that. And then my little guy, of course, shirtless.
Sucks. Not.
It's the beginning of November. We've had a week straight of low 30s in the morning, so it's pretty cold. And during the day, it gets up into the mid 50s, and it is not a cloud in the sky. And that's why it's so cold in the morning because there's no clouds. It's beautiful. It's sunny. The leaves are falling. Now, before that, we had about 4 straight days of rain. So yes, it rains. People from the Northwest were just used to it. In fact, if you use an umbrella here, you're going to get made fun of. But yeah, it rains. It's the Northwest. November 1st in
Get in here.
Oregon sucks. We're with neighbor Gina.
Cheers.
Having a beer on the lake here. November 1st weather sucks around Portland.
It sucks. This is awful.
But it doesn't ruin your life. Get outside. It's some of the most temperate climate you can find. But you're going to find incredible temperatures throughout the fall and the winter. It's going to get cold, you know, maybe a couple weeks out of the winter. That January, February time, you'll find some pretty cold temperatures. But that's really it. Other than that, it's easy. I've lived up towards the Canadian border in North Idaho where you get 5 months of snow. So yes, the climate here in Portland is really easy. It does rain. We've told you that. There's no lie. But it is not every day. And in the summers, you're going to have incredible baller summers with a ton of sun, 90s. Go out and enjoy the boats, paddleboarding, swimming, all of it. So, yes, it rains. We know, haters, it rains. All right, and the number one thing that gets all the haters climbing out of the woodwork is that this place used to be good. All the good people left. It's so damn expensive. I guess that's wrapping it all into one, is that it's too expensive to live here and there's no more good people. It's all snooty ass people. That's so far from the truth. I literally was in the store the other day and some random guy saw a sweatshirt I was wearing and sparked a conversation. We talked for 20 minutes in the store and we text back and forth, and we're going to help him with some real estate around here. That's just kind of the how it goes. You meet so many people. You can belly up at a bar, at a coffee shop, at just an independent restaurant, and you're going to spark conversations. We've had so many people call, relocate here, and that's the one thing they mentioned. They'll literally be sitting at a restaurant and people will talk to them. And they're like, this is so weird. I like, everybody's so nice here. Yeah, there's a lot of great people here, and a lot of people have moved here, and the house prices have gone up. But they've gone up since the 1800s. It used to cost 1 beaver pelt to build a log cabin, and then it turned into like 7. Like, the cost of living goes up everywhere. This is an incredible place to live. It's gorgeous. There's incredible safe neighborhoods, and that's why the prices go up. But it's not because of all the people moving here per se. The cost to build a house has gone through the roof. Lumber prices, steel prices, people working. All of these people moving here are giving you jobs, haters. There wouldn't be any jobs. There wouldn't be increased wages if people didn't move here. So embrace it. Like, there's so much commerce moving here. There's so many great people moving here. And we talked to the top economist in Portland, Oregon. If you didn't catch that video, go check that out. He talks about just the net migration and how many jobs we have here, and how basically the people that live here have not even filled up all the jobs we have. That's why we need more people. And that Portland, Oregon in itself, you know, it'll bring some problems to bring this many people, but it could have 700, 800, up to 1 million more people here. So I know that's going to get the haters really having their skin crawling, but it just is what it is. It's unfortunate that home prices go up. I wish it didn't, but it just happens. It's happened our whole lives. And with those home prices, I mean, the median home price here in Portland, Oregon as a whole is like $450,000. So that's a lot of money to, you know, someone working, you know, close to minimum wage or lower than that, or younger, you know, out of college. It is expensive. There are, you know, other cities, you know, where it's a little cheaper, but if you want a top city with top paying jobs on the West Coast, this is the most affordable city in the entire West Coast when it comes to Denver, San Francisco, Seattle, even up in Canada. Like, this is the cheapest place to live. There's areas around here in incredible neighborhoods, incredible school districts where you can find good 3-bedroom homes in the $300,000 ranges. So it happens. And we do have areas like Lake Oswego where the home prices are, you know, on average about $800,000. So there's a huge range, you know, but it goes to show, I've actually talked to a lot of local people who've moved away and then they come back because it's so affordable here. It's just all relative to, you know, where you've been, where you've lived. If you come from the Midwest, it is so much cheaper over there. Yes. Look, there's 3 reasons you shouldn't move here: is if you're scared of the home prices going up, if there's bums in a city, which they're in every city, and if you don't like rain, you probably shouldn't move here. But that's our job here. It's tough to figure out where you want to live. So you've got to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even send the pigeon carrier. However you want to get a hold of us, we'll find your perfect spot in Portland, Oregon. And if you are new to this channel, you want to know everything about working, sleeping, eating, playing, and living, and debunking all the haters, then start now by subscribing to this channel and tap that little bell so you're notified every time we do a new video. And until that next video, we'll catch you later.